Hello, in the last few minutes, there's news that a mosque in the Beauvais region in France, is about 62 miles outside Paris, has just been closed for 6 months. Now, the reason apparently is that a sometime imam, himself a recent convert to Islam, has been preaching about jihad and talking about people that he called heroes. Now, he's also been apparently making anti-gay and anti-Jewish comments and offending the new law that Monsieur Macron has put out, the anti-separatist law. Now, it seems to me reasonable to crack down on any form of illegal propaganda or hate. But to then go on from that to close a community place of worship seems to me to be quite harsh and broadly unnecessary. And it punishes the community for the actions of an individual. And in this case, we're told this individual only speaks occasionally. And anyway, he doesn't speak with the full authority of the community. It sends out, I think, a rather nasty message. Now, the Bilal Mosque, this story, there are 2,623 mosques in France, and of those, I think 100 have been isolated for further examination and are under threat of closure or suspension, and so far 21 have been closed. But this one in particular seems to call out for some sort of attention. The community have been saving up and to build this mosque. It's only just been finished and suddenly it's closed. This seems to me to be quite shocking. It's been closed for 6 months. Now, when you look at the time period there, that puts it very close to the election, to the presidential election. And I wonder if this strengthening of the anti-separatist law and so on is all part of an appeal to a right-wing electorate and part of Monsieur Macron's bid for re-election and then the possibility that he's facing a right-wing opponent. I think we have to be very careful that we don't end up in the same situation. We should not be punishing a community for any offence caused by an individual. And we need to be very careful in censoring what clerics are actually saying, whatever the religious background may be. We need to be much more sensitive and much more careful in the way that we handle this sort of issue, because what people say in the pulpit, what imams saying, what priests are saying, what religious leaders are saying, reflect something that is going on elsewhere. And we have to be very careful. We need to be monitoring these things, and we need to be discouraging. We need to be getting the leaders of our religious communities to be working together, not to be punishing those communities unnecessarily. So I'm deeply disturbed by this story. If you've got some ideas, please let me know. Please follow the channel and ring the bell.